Hey everybody, welcome back to my Firearms and Fitness channel. Today I wanted to do a review of a build that I did. One of my favorite guns, not only to build but also to shoot, is my Smith and Wesson 1522 22 long rifle AR platform. In this video I'm just going to do a quick overview of the stock gun itself, and then I'll throw in some reviews and let you know exactly what it is that I did to this gun right here, which I use very often actually in competitions when I'm trying to save some money and not shoot the pistols and whatnot. So this gun's stock MSRP is usually around $450, and for an AR platform, that's pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll throw you some specifications and whatnot of a stock gun first. So like I said, this gun usually MSRPs for about $450. I believe it's $449 if you want to get exact. It comes in multiple models. The one I would suggest if you actually plan on doing something with it like I did, where you want to highly customize it or anything like that and pick out everything for yourself, would be the 1522 Sport. It also comes in a couple other packages that they're a little bit more money. They come with so grips and and different things. But this one right here, I got stock as a 1522 Sport. Okay, obviously it's a 22 long rifle. It's going to be a semi-automatic. Depending on what state you live in, the magazine capacity is usually about 25 rounds, I believe. Obviously I live in New Jersey, unfortunately, so we have a maximum of 15 rounds, so my magazines are pinned to 15. But if you live in a state where they don't have any regulations such as that, they'll come in 25 round magazines. The barrel length itself is 16.5 inches. Obviously I don't have any front or rear sights on this one. However, they will come with folding front and rear sights. The overall length of the gun is 33 3/4 inches, which is fully extended. If you collapse the stock in, it's 30.7 inches. The original grip comes as a polymer, so it's plastic. The weight is around 5 pounds. The barrel is carbon steel. Both the upper and the lower are polymer material, and the finish is a matte black. So what I'll do now is I'll explain to you exactly what it is that I did to mine. Okay, let me drop these down. Alright, first, both my buttstock and my grip are Hogue grips. In my opinion, I love Hogue grips. Not only the look of it, their version of a flat dark earth, but the feel of it. It's almost like a nice rubber material. They have, let me see if you can get in there, this part right here that's textured, but it's a smooth front and back. So you get a nice grip where you need the grip, but it doesn't feel too grainy. The plastic grips that come on there just feel very cheap to me. It's not very comfortable. This one you can get your hand nice far in there, and it's comfy, and you don't have to really worry about anything moving, and it just feels good. I got the matching buttstock as well. Depending, like I said before, obviously in New Jersey, we're also not allowed to have collapsible stock, so I had to go ahead and depin the original one, put this on, and then repin it myself. So mine's where I like it, so I can't move it. But this, obviously will be a collapsible stock if you live in a state that allows that. Okay, the red dot that I have on this is a TrueGlow 8380B. Right here, this one has two choices of reticle color, and that would be green or red. Also, it's really, really durable. It's very compact. Has unlimited eye relief, very, very wide field of view. I believe it's 24 by 34 millimeters, this window right here, which allows for very, very, very fast target acquisition. This cover right here gives an anti-reflection. It's parallax free from, I believe, 30 yards. And then it comes with an integrated weaver mounting system. What I'll do, I'll show you if I can get this on here properly. This red dot comes, let's see, there we go, right here, in not only red but green as well. And you can flip this lever down here and it'll switch to 4 different reticles as we go down smaller, the MOA. Okay, I like the highest one, which is a dot with a circle around it. Just because when I do steel competitions, all I have to do is just cover up the entire piece of steel as I go. Also, the reason that I really, really enjoy this red dot, let me shut this off so I can save the battery, is with this covering here, I like to shoot with both eyes open when I do steel competitions. As it be steel challenge or, knockdown steel or what have you. This covering, rather than having an open design, allows for me to keep both eyes open. However, my off eye cannot see the actual glass or the reticle itself. So only one eye can see the reticle, and I can use my other eye to use for target acquisition so I can shoot very fast. I had an open design on here, and when you can see the reticle with both eyes, you start seeing 2 reticles. And it takes, a little getting used to when you're shooting, because you're seeing 2 reticles that you have to use your dominant eye, especially if, you're right-handed and left eye dominant, then it starts to become a problem. However, with this design, I only see 1 reticle, so it doesn't really mess with me, because all I have to do is just focus on the target itself with my off eye, and once the reticle hits it, I pull the trigger, and I don't have to, worry about there being double reticles. As soon as I move to this red dot, literally I cut my times in half, anywhere from about 4-second runs to now I'm doing 2.5-second runs, so almost cutting it in half. So I would highly suggest this, and plus, you see red dots nowadays are $200, $300, $400, $500. This one right here, I think retails MSRP for about like $120 or $125, but it's the model itself is starting to get a little older, so I believe you could find it on Amazon for about $85. So you can't beat this. I've had this on this gun for over a year, and I haven't had to touch it yet. And then also you'll see right in here, it's there's an up and down, left and right. All you have is an Allen key, a couple of clicks, and you get this puppy sighted in, and you don't have to budge. Also, what I have on here is a Magpul AFG, which stands for an angled foregrip. This is the AFG 2 model, which it's a little bit smaller. The AFG 1 is a little bit longer and a little bit bigger. I like the compact design myself. However, if you have bigger hands, or you just like the bigger one, you don't plan on putting anything on further on the bottom rail, then you can go ahead and get the AFG 1, which is a little bit bigger. Also, I have Magpul ladder rail covers. Everything is in flat dark earth. I was happy that the Magpul and the Hogue colors were very, very, very close. You'll find that a lot of companies, their FDE or flat dark earth colors vary very significantly of their versions of a flat dark earth. Some are very tan, some are dark, some are light. So sometimes you can run into a problem when you start buying flat dark earth accessories from different companies and it won't match as well as you would hope to. And then the other thing that I would suggest, this is internal, but the one problem that I've run into, and I've seen at a lot of people bringing me their guns, their 1522s, having issues, is with the factory extractor. It's semi-cheap. I'm not going to say it's a cheap product, but what I would suggest is you go ahead and you put out the money for a Volquartsen extractor. I believe you can get them on Amazon for about maybe $15 or $16, so it's not really a lot of money at all. But I've seen a lot of people have issues with their extractors on 1522s because they're very cheaply made and they twist after a lot of use. So, if you don't want to put out the money, there's a quick fix that you can go ahead and take a pair of needle nose pliers and you grab onto it and you twist it inwards to the gun. But that's just a quick fix, and then you're going to have a little bit more use on the gun, and the same thing's going to happen. If you buy a Volquartsen one for $16, it's made out of like hardened steel. It's not going to ever twist. Volquartsen makes excellent products for 22 long rifles. So for $16, I would highly suggest you get this gun. You'll have no issues whatsoever. I had this and I shot it in competitions for over a year without a single misfire or extractor issue or failure to extract. But lately, the last time that I went out to shoot, I had some serious issues. Probably 1 out of every 5 rounds would failure to eject. So, it was time to go ahead and get a Volquartsen one. I put that in there and it was running smooth like a puppy. So, I would highly suggest you go ahead and put out the money. It's only $15, $16. So, then the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the paint job that I did. I thought this was cool with the flat dark earth color scheme, so the black and flat dark earth. I thought it'd be pretty cool to do a snakeskin paint job on this. So I'll show you right here if you could see it on here. You have the angled foregrip I did right there. And then also, let me see if I can get this to stay. Here's the magazines that I did. Alright. So I did something along this lines right here where it's, fully tan black. And then I did a little stripe pattern right here. And I'll do another video. I'm going to buy a couple more of these. So if you want, you could tune back and I'll show you exactly how it is that I did the actual paint job itself. But I thought it was pretty cool to do something along those lines. I think what I'm going to do, I have an AR coming from one of my buddies from Bushmaster and Wyndham Firearms now. So I think I'm actually going to do the complete opposite. So instead of the flat dark earth with the black scales, I think I'm actually going to do black with the flat dark earth scales on the upcoming AR. So I'll do a video on that build. I have a bunch of other, accessories coming for that. So I'll do a similar video soon on that. But the cool thing about these guns they are completely the same as an AR platform. They're polymer based, so that's why they're a little bit cheaper. But everything fits if you're going to buy an AR onto these guns. And I have no issues with anything fitting. So. And another thing I'll show you too, I think is pretty cool, and I'm going to do another video on that as well, is how to actually color in the engraving right here, and doing your different, like the fire red, the safe, the different colors right here, because obviously it's only engraved in plastic, so it's stuck in there as you know, black, just with the color of the polymer. But I think it looks pretty cool when you're able to color in, you know, like say like the actual like logo right here, you know, where it says Smith and Wesson, plus, you know, you have the you know, different color scheme. I went with the flat dark earth with the tan and whatnot, plus, you know, getting in the little red area right here where it says fire and stuff like that. I think it just looks cool. And so if you want, you can comment on the bottom, see how many people actually want me to do a video, show you how to do that. There's different ways to do it, and different products you can use, and different textures and coatings and materials that you can use. So I can show you how to do that in a future video if you'd like. You can comment down on the bottom, and let me know if you'd like to learn how to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much this gun. I use this puppy in competitions all the time, and it runs usually very smooth. You know, recently, obviously, you know, with the extractor issues, you know, I used a quick fix a couple of times, but it was time to go ahead and get that Volquartsen one. But other than that, there were, you know, I have no issues at all with this gun. It runs smooth, it's light, it's fast. I haven't had any issues with, you know, ammo. To be honest with you, I haven't used any high grade ammunition with this. I've used all federal box ammo, both copper plated, high velocity, and lead round nose, and no issues whatsoever. So, you know, that right there is what is my favorite thing about this gun, is how smooth it runs. So if you want, do me a favor, hit the like button on the bottom of the page, subscribe. This is still a new channel, so I'm still trying to get some subscribers. So if you could, please, I welcome all comments, questions, concerns. So feel free to put anything you'd like in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And appreciate you guys watching this video. Have a good day.